There we sign here.
Joined here this morning with the Irish Indoor team manager, number 3. And our first game is between the Thunderhawks and the Prowlers. Thunderhawks being Mark. Here, you're on the last event. First game. First step. First game. Thunderhawks Mark Franklin. And for the Prowlers, James and Kyle from Barry Kate. Good. Pass you overnight.
Thanks very much, Tommy. Welcome everybody. Looking forward to a fresh challenge in Irish Bowls. As Tommy alluded to, it's an Australian format, and Jaden Kyle just delivered his first bowler, just short of Jack, and Mark McPeak's just delivering now. It's an exciting new challenge for Irish Bowls in general, and we hope you enjoy it. Thank you. We nervy start the first few bowls, but Marcus Tommy said there just turned the jack, and Jaden's certainly on a good lane, but maybe just dropping short. Yeah. There's a bit of a nuisance value where it stopped there, sort of shuts the forehand down a wee bit for Barry. Once again, these tournaments can't run without the help of sponsors, and we're totally indebted to CNH Electrical for helping us out on this occasion, and hopefully it'll be a success and run from year to year. Barry Kane on the mat now. Indeed, Tommy, the former world junior champion from quite a few years ago, and it's glad to see him back on board. He certainly offers a lot to the party, and you want as many experienced players about the scene as you can possibly get. On a really good lane there. He's just dropping the wee fraction short. That hand just tends to set off a wee bit of weight. Difficult shot to play. Typical indoor. Hard to play them shots sometimes. Got him. Here's a better weight this time. Just open the draw now for Barry. I think he's referred back to the draw. He's on a really good lane, all down the weight. Yeah, just dropping short again. Quite a number of bowls have just dropped into that area. Still just the one shot. Adam hoping to draw for two. He's very close here. And once again just falling in that pocket. And he's forcing enough to be doubly engaged. Tommy in the triples as well. They're defending their British Isles title in the triples, which is no mean feat. So look forward to teaming up with them very shortly at Falcon IBC. Good looking opener from Jaden. Just rolling 3 a yard, a couple of feet. Yeah, Mark's better weight this time. Yeah, really good adjustments. Mouse and ball from Mark McPeak. Jaden on a good lane, just pulling up short. Mark just going deep, not wasted round there. Jaden just running on a wee bit too. Good morning, Abdul, from the ever lover Drunkard. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. Thanks for the message. Yeah, good ball in there from Adam Rankin, just a bit of foot behind it. And then 2 shots now. Barry on the backhand. A nice draw to Jack. Sitting a wee tad high. Oh, good position. Adam sticking to his forehand. Nicely away again. Lovely smooth delivery. Adam Rankin. Yeah, short man. Very little body movement. Again, this backhand coming down as a tendency just to sit out, the same as the forehand, the same direction. Going back up the way. Barry Savvy's making the adjustment here. And then, as usually what happens, you nip at a fraction, it goes very quick. Yeah, great weight that time. Adam's well in again. A great end from Adam Rankin. 3 smashing balls. Barry faces a 4-shot leg against him. And really important ball coming up. It's early in the set. He's definitely on a very reasonable line here, but he's maybe trucking on a wee bit. He had the line that time. Mark using the Aussie style finger method there briefly, but elected to go for the traditional measure. Obviously very close. I think the players have just elected to measure the heads themselves just at the same time, keep the tournament moving smoothly, and will only call the umpire if absolutely necessary. Yeah, 4 shots to Morgan Adam. Really good start. Yeah, I agree, Tommy. I thought it would have not come out that soon, but they'll have to use it. You'll find one of the two pairs will use it sooner or later, probably the pair that's behind. Yeah, Mark's really close again. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely starting to find his rhythm now, Tommy. Once he gets into a rhythm, he's hard to shake off it. Very determined character. It's our Mark. Yeah, it's a great effort. Mark's starting in the area again. Just dropping a wee bit short this time. Yeah, once again, what looked like a great lane just shot off, Tommy. Very difficult side to play with weight. And the same going down the other direction too. You may hear some music going on in the background. The players seem to favour that now. Sort of breaks the silence out and more relaxing atmosphere. At first I wasn't keen on it, Tommy, myself, a few years back. Wasn't sure if it would take off, but it seems to be very popular now. Most players don't seem to mind it at all. Well, I'm just through, but he's in a good receiving position if Barry did happen to lift the jack. Barry's really, really close. Is it going to go to Adam's last ball? perfect position there from Adam. And unlucky from Barry not just to get the ball. A bit heavy this time, Adam. Barry's about 2 feet or so to draw the shot. It's be important ball for Barry. I think he needs to score this end and then they'll maybe bring their power play into play the next end. Barry had a great liner, drops short. Adam Rankin still laying. Yeah, really well played from Adam Rankin. The two boys are playing really good stuff now. Barry and Jaden are underneath the course a wee bit. It's a really important ball from Barry coming up. Has to make a change of field this end. Game gets his first shot getting away from a wee bit. Barry just delivering his ball now. Sticking to the draw. It's a clear road. Second shot. Fear the Prowlers will probably play their power play this end, Tommy. That's the case, you'll see the different colour jack coming out, folks. Yeah, the Prowlers are playing their power play this end. You see the red jack's out. That's a good start from Jaden. 2 feet behind the jack. Good ball from Mark. In the power play, whatever shots you accumulate doubles in that particular end. So if I scored 2 this end, it would equate to 4 shots and so on. Absolutely. That's a nice close one in from Jaden. Mark's down a really lovely track again. And once again, as Tommy says, Mark's getting at least one really in tight on the jack. He's done it again on this occasion. Great effort from Jaden. Yeah, that's a good end from Jaden. That set a really, really good head up for Barry to work on, particularly with the Banner power play end. Just the previous ends, it's been difficult for Barry playing these wee shots at him. Made a lack to, or he might stick to the draw, as he has been drawing quite well, Tommy. Sticking to the draw. Looks a bit pacey. Good chance for Barry here to get another good one in. His weight's really good. Is he just going to get back, or it's a great effort from Barry? Just a bull wide indeed. Yep. You cannot make an adjustment. It certainly had a great line there. Really, really close here. Really close. Oh, it's a great ball from Adam Rankin. It makes it extremely difficult now for Barry. Unfortunately, Barry's still on that hand, Tommy, where it's difficult to get back to the jack. Wee bit of weight at all. It's so difficult. Certainly looks easy, but it's certainly not. Certainly very much advantage to Mark and Adam at the minute. Adam was just trying to rest the back bowler. Had a great lane, but just run out 2 feet. Barry's really 2 options here. He goes to wing the bowl out, or he turns the jack for 2, Tommy. I feel you might see a wee fraction more weight from Barry this time. Barry's elected more weight this time, Tommy.
Yep.
There you go. That's just a problem. In that bad lane, it goes very, very quick. Said it looks easy, a lot easier than what it is. Very difficult.
Impossible now for the Prowlers to win that first set because we're doing a league basis. They have to complete all the ends. Thunderhawks who are playing their power play the final end of the game for this first set.
Nice position to they're playing their power play and I don't really need to play it, Tommy.
Yeah, but okay, in the overall thing, shot difference could be a defining factor of qualifications.
Indeed. Once again, a good start from Mark.
Through a couple of yards. Mark has been so consistent. As I've said, he's stolen one ball very, very close, and his other two are back and they're lifting that one up. Again.
He's definitely in the groove, Tommy. When he gets in that groove, he's hard to shake. That's the way he is.
Teams have to make changes. So every player must play at least one set in their three-man team. So there will be changes.
Just be here.
Sure, the two players waiting on the wings can't wait to get on, Tommy. It's worth watching sometimes.
Probably it's two of our newer players, so they'll probably be nervous enough. Bradley Sterling and Mark Jones.
Yeah, you need the nerves to get the adrenaline going, Tommy. It's all part of it.
Hoping we don't say bad things about them.
Well, Trambin age, we're not that bad, Tommy.
Game in this group, the Titans have just scored 10 shots in one end, so they scored a 5 in their power play and now you're leading 11-5 against the Stingrays.
Adams just played a cover bowler in there, played it really well.
Just trying to enhance their shot difference here. Very close.
Well played, Barry Kane. But he didn't do that in the last end. Would have created the 4, Tommy. It's not their power play end. Great effort from Adam Rangan. What a super bowl. Super.
Prowlers still behind the shot.
He's going to be playing the season. That's good.
Just to give you an update on the format, it's 2 sets of 3-ball pairs, but if they draw the 2 sets, 1 each, then all 3 players will come on and play a one-end shootout with 2-ball triples.
Just adds the excitement, Tommy, over one end.
Yep. And keeps all 6 players involved at that stage. I think the benefit of this cover is it gets all your players, your international players, obviously your team, both junior and senior, gets them involved playing together, which is great. And I think what we've done with the teams is we've tried to play people together who will be playing together.
That's right. Where possible, we've done that, Tommy. But importantly, I think it's really good for the junior players and part of their development as they look to break through on the senior squad in future years to come. That's a great format, and obviously when you look at the way it's went down in Australia, we hope we can replicate that in some sort of fashion. It's good for the Bulls.
Just a cover ball from Adam Rangel. Murray Kane taking that shot, so he loses the first set 7-1.
Just see now who the players are dropping off. Yeah, Tommy, the junior team actually go away next weekend at Glasgow ABC, and I'll be travelling along with them, along with yourself, and hopefully they'll give a good account of themselves. They appear to be getting stronger every year.
So it's difficult, British sides level. The strength of Scotland and England at all levels is something, because of the number of players they have, is something that we find hard to compete against, but especially at junior level we have done quite well in the last few years. We're bringing on more and more players at that level. Let's see how we do. Scotland could probably put out 2 teams, as could England, but hopefully both Wales and ourselves can give a good account of themselves and make it a meaningful tournament.
The plus side we have, Tommy, is because we are all in close proximity to each other with good team bonding and good team spirit, or sometimes England and Scotland have many places to travel to meet up with all the players before they go, so that's the one plus we have ahead of them. But say, we always try and give a good account of ourselves. We always punch above our weight in any sport. Coming from Northern Ireland, the Bulls is no exception.
Interesting tactical changes here. So the Thunderhawks have elected to keep Mark McPeak, surprisingly, at least.
That's young Ryan Gingles has come on, and Bradley Sterling has come on. Mark Jones has come on. Murray Kane.
Bradley Sterling has come on instead of Adam Rangel.
And Jaden Kyle has moved up the skip. Sorry for the confusion there, folks. There's a lot of activity behind the rink.
He's 17 years of age, one of our young up-and-coming players. He'll be playing third in the junior international team. Mark Jones, remember, both these players are members of Valley Braves. Mark Jones came onto the international team last year, the full international team, and made a very good account of himself and has retained his place. So, interesting.
Yeah, a wee bit of a nervy start there from Marcus. First bowler relatively close, but just missed his lane with his second one. And yes, Tommy, he did come onto the team last year and give a really good account of himself. Nice lad, sort of quiet-mannered lad, but certainly good potential there.
Straight away, one thing I will say is Marcus elected for long, so a long jack, long mat, so full length end.
Actually not surprised at that, Tommy, after the way Mark was catching the shorter, the 3/4 length. So obviously Mark Jones was doing his homework. Once again, just dropped a wee bit short.
Yes, it certainly had the required effect. While Mark hasn't played bad balls, he's not got one on top of it as he did have in the first set, nearly every end.
Hope you're not speaking too soon as Mark's last ball goes up, Tommy. He's just dropping short, yeah. Just 3 Mark off a wee bit. Jane's this new role as skip. See how his opening goal goes here.
It's an out and out lead. It's interesting to see Jaden skip. But the advantage is he's got a feel of the carpet, so
yeah, he's quite close here, just needs to run. Yeah, Jaden's the son of one of our senior players, Andy Kyle. You wouldn't half know. You think Andy just spat him out. They're double each other. Yeah, he's been around the scene, junior and senior while for a while. And he's current British Isles triples champion with his father. And he's going to defend that title in Falcon very shortly. And Bradley Sterling now, his first bowl.
yeah. Bradley, certainly one of the young guns. Will make his debut at the back end of a junior ring next week. Third.
He had a reasonably good lane there, just dropping short of first line.
Easy for the players coming in to this here. This is their first game as well, so the nerves will be there.
They're going to be nervous to start with, Tommy, but they're on the TV rink too, which adds it. It's not easy.
They're probably scared of when they say something about them.
I will try and go easy on them, mate.
The Prowlers looking to score their first shot here of the game.
Bradley looks better with it this time. Will he get past his own ball?
Still, oh, he looks tight to me, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, he's just dropping under a dead man.
One shot to the Prowlers.
Bradley seems to be playing with heavily biased bowls. He's way out. Let's see how far he gets back here. Great effort. Yeah, it's a great bowl from young Bradley.
Still yet to score a shot. There you are. So we're back to, I would say, we'll see Mark playing mid mat, mid jack.
We have the easy road. Tommy sitting commentating. It's different for the boys out there giving their all. It's not easy sometimes, particularly if you're on the TV ring.
Yes.
Never throw a bad ball from the sidelines, man.
Always playing my best games there.
Yeah, once again, as Tommy says, Mark's just been relentless in that medium jack. Mark, I like to play a forehand. You only have to look at Mark's face on the mat. The man's concentration he portrays unbelievable.
Yeah, I think he's focused, and I think a lot of the younger players could learn from Mark. I've always said that. Like Mark, his attitude to the game is he couldn't get better. Like he's so focused. His concentration levels are brilliant.
Led to believe too, Tommy still has his wee book and keeps the notes of all the games, win or lose. It's just the ultimate professional.
I know at high performance level we have used him as being a role model for any aspiring leads, so he would go and coach our leads. Probably retired from that scene far too early, in my opinion.
Yeah, agreed, Tommy. Still at the offer at that level.
As there's quite a few come into that category.
I think he's just like the rest of us. Tommy's getting on in years and feels it's time to move over and give the younger players a chance, which many years ago a lot of selectors didn't do. Just stuck the old guard too long instead of giving the young ones a chance.
So the commitment levels, it's not easy.
A lot of time involved, preparation. You want to compete with the best.
Good effort from Mark. Interesting. Mark's elected to play the forehand coming up this way. We've seen in the first set how difficult that hand is. Just to actually pin it is not easy.
There's so little difference between right and wrong on it. Many times you think you're close and our sits off or just goes under.
As you said, Bradley's starting to bend around to see how his bolts work because they are a big bias. Perhaps a wee bit quick.
Once again, it's just so easy to get sucked into that wee shot, Tommy, that wee reaching shot, and that hand just doesn't appear to allow it. So difficult. That's a good thing about the set format, Tommy. Doesn't matter how much you lose the first one, you're still in the game. So you just keep the concentration. Just put it behind you and move on.
5 end sets they're short. Can get away from you very, very quickly.
Indeed. Yeah, that's a really good effort. Jade looking to make an adjustment here.
Trying to turn the ball onto Jack or turn the ball out. Just under. Good effort.
Very good effort there on the right.
Again, he just looks a wee bit quick. Not much.
Well, head hasn't really changed. We're very, very close.
I think Jaden's trying to turn the ball onto the jack to Mark's 2 receiving balls. Certainly more weight this time.
Just that wee extra bit of weight, Tommy. It struggles to get back. Difficult shots to play in the indoor. Once again, the Thunderhawks are off to a good start. And Mark will play as usual. Length for Jack, medium length Jack.
Tried and trusted. Again, the younger players could learn for how repetitive Mark is. So he's keeping to his tried and trusted best lengths. He's playing the same side, same hand.
Absolutely. That's what you get the big bucks for, Tommy. Yeah, once again, good opener from Mark. And Mark Jones, a nice smooth delivery too. And he looks very, very close here. Yeah, good opener, Mark. Just more involved than that, Tommy. They've been forced into playing the difficult shots, just purely with Mark leading so well. You say what may look easy, it's certainly not easy in this rink, playing we in between shots. Two good openers there from Mark. And on we'll go to the other Mark. Wee bit lazy, I think, Tommy.
This is certainly a chance for Prowlers to open their front. Lovely delivery.
Nicely away again from Mark. Just not so sure he has a weight this time, Tommy. Wee chance there to close the head down, so important ball from Bradley coming up.
Really nice to see how Pokes where he shuts down. He's one, possibly two.
A ferry off Mark lets it down, but a wee bit of space.
Those are the opportunities.
Once again, Bradley out in the high lane. Yeah, he looks very, very close. It's a great ball. Great ball in there.
Shot.
Great effort from Jaden. Yeah, it's another good receiving ball, still counting. Great effort again from Bradley. Really well played, young man. Smashing ball.
Pressure's now all on Jaden again. Super goal from Bradley. Said about Bradley, he's one of the emerging talents.
The thing I like about him too, Tommy, is a wee bit of life about him on the rink. Certainly not quiet.
Again. Not so sure just about his weight this time.
Yeah, he looks wee tad heavy this time, Tommy. Yeah, that could be useful there.
A delicate shot that Jaden has to do, try and turn the jack 2 or 3 inches here.
Bradley has another good receiving ball, so it's all down to the connection that Jaden gets with the jack, so whether he'll get the shot or not.
Slightly wider.
Great effort from Jaden. Will he get back? Great effort. He might have been a wee bit unlucky there, Tommy. Yeah. Just watching our cameraman, Steve Mercedes here. He seems to be enjoying the music okay. He's bobbing back and forward here. And that's our young Stephen Coleman. Wee feet, as known to many people. Would you like to say anything, Stephen? Aye, quiet man.
It was 2, so it's 4-0. They're not in a very good position. They lost the first set, and they're 4-0 down the second set. And they've elected to play their power play.
It's just the same old situation, Tommy. You get in any match when you're up against it, everything just seems to go against you. And Jaden was really closer to getting a good result and end up giving another shot away. Uphill task. run out of ends, Tommy. Once again, that forehand just sets off everything else. Be perfect. That's great leading from Mark McPeak. It's hard to live with at the minute. A wee bit surprised, Tommy. I thought he would have switched to the backhand there.
It's not a bad effort. Again, while it's not a shot, it's past the jack, gives him a chance.
I try and work on going to that through board.
Probably try and cover here.
Yeah, he's very close, Tommy, for possession here.
Relentless. Well, he didn't get possession, but he hasn't made the head any worse, to be fair. I think you definitely see backhand now.
Yeah, he has to change it. You looking a wee runner just to turn the jack. It's two good receiving balls waiting on it.
Yeah, it's in the area.
Really close.
Super ball from Mark.
That's a great ball. A wee bit unlucky not to get the maximum result, but got some shot nonetheless, and they're playing their parry end, that's the end.
And that means also that Bradley's forced onto what is the more difficult hand. It'll be interesting to see through the day how people adapt to this side of the rink, which, as you have alluded to, it's more difficult.
Certainly would favour a more heavily biased bowl, Tommy, and in this occasion with Bradley's bowls might just suit him.
Tell you what, he's not far away. What a try. Just over.
What a great effort. Good place nonetheless. Hey, Jaden. Jaden also down a forehand.
He also is not far away.
Really, really close, Tommy.
Just doesn't want the jack, I would think.
A great ball, Jaden. Mark just checking him and he's in it. Prowlers are playing their power play and that's the end. Possibly land two, which equates to 4 at the minute. And Bradley looks like a nice draw on the backhand.
He's been a wee bit heavier on it. It's not here. It's the experience. He should have been up like that.
The cardinal sin, as I say. Don't be sure when the shot's against you.
Just nice with that one.
Obviously fancy the continuing on the forehand.
Jaden drops another one in here, puts a big pressure on.
It's just exactly what you said, Dirk. He was close weight-wise, just a ball away.
Sweep was absolutely perfect there. Tommy just got locked in Bradley's short one. Hey Bradley, can you make the adjustment? Big bowl this.
Alluded to the benefit here is the experience the young players are going to get. The young players like Bradley here, playing at this level against this class of opposition, the experience is immense.
Absolutely, Tommy. I was always told once coming in the game, the better players you play with, the quicker you'll learn the game. If you play with a certain player at a certain level, you'll stay at that level. Probably guarantees second shot.
Just come up to get me look at it.
Mark just calling Jaden up the look. I was saying there, if you play at an average level, you'll only be an average player. The higher level you go up the tree, the better player you become yourself, more confident, learn how to read heads. That's what the game's all about.
And they have to play pressure shots. Again, great effort from Bradley that last ball. Pressure shot.
It's the big bowls at the right time, it wins you games. Hey Jaden, what have you got in the locker, kid? Off she goes. Looks reasonably weighted, Tommy. Oh, well played, young Jaden Kyle.
See what meant to Jack.
Yeah, the two of them appeared a bit discussing it there, Tommy.
Me, I probably go long. At one end they did play long. Mark wasn't bad. He wasn't as good as he was at Midland then.
That's right, he'd 1 out of 3 out, not 1 out of 3 in on that first end. Yeah, he's keeping the mat back. And
One end shoot.
yeah, the Prowlers scored 2 there, which have created the 4, so it's a tight set at the minute, going into the last end. All to play for. First bowl, very important here.
I think the Thunderhawks have not played their power play in this set, but I think it's irrelevant at the moment because it's a question of who wins this end.
But then again, Tommy, as you alluded to earlier, in terms of shots, shot difference may come into it. Maybe haven't calculated for that.
So there you are. It's a mid jack, long mat length. Mark Jones has put one almost on top of it. Say Barry Kane sitting on the sidelines here, hoping that they score so they can at least get the tie break.
You maybe see the triple coming into play, as Tommy again alluded to earlier on. If the sets are tied, the 3 players come onto the green and play a 2 bowls each in a 1-end shootout, which adds the excitement. Mark just dropping a couple of feet short there.
Start for Mark Jones. Couldn't ask for much better start when we were looking to win the end.
Absolutely. He's really close again with a clear road here. Oh, 2 magnificent bowls from Mark Jones.
Widen the target slightly, to be fair. He'd better be just throw his own goal.
Mark's just dropping short again. If Mark Jones can just slip one round to Jaden's foot, be a perfect head for them.
He played the perfect end, looking to win the end, to win the set.
My goodness, what an end from Mark Jones when you're looking at really one shot to tie the set up. Fantastic end. Couldn't have played that better.
I think at some stage we're going to see weight from the Thunderhawks. Try and make a change, put it out in the open, give them a chance.
And as we discovered earlier on, the in-between weight's really difficult, Tommy. I'd be inclined to play bigger weight at that, the way it's sitting. Mark's still lacking the draw.
I'm not surprised that the Mark staying to draw. It's his forte.
He's certainly in the area. Oh, what a great effort from Mark McPeak.
No possession, no goal back to Jack.
I think Jaden's still looking to draw away there, Tommy, and tuck the jack in. Because there is a wee chance there. Mark's short bowl on the or on the edge, a blue ball out.
6.
Once again, the Titans in one of the other games there, Stevens used his power play. Stephen Coleman made the advantage. He had a 5 before and equated to 10, and he's just left at a 6, equating to 12. Talk about playing it at the right time. Unbelievable. Jaden's the lacquest. Doesn't surprise me the way the head's sitting. What Bradley doesn't want to be now is in 2 mains and end up playing no shot. Just make your mind up one way or the other, Tommy.
Especially in his first sport, I think he has to play. Interesting to see Mark again. He'll be the tactical man here, and I would be surprised if he hasn't selected the right shot. It looks as if he's going to draw. So it must be possible that if he gets to the back and falls down that he could get the shot.
Certainly lacking for the draw. Has he got the weight? That's a problem sometimes, Tommy, when you're looking perfection.
Basically, his ball's probably finished in the way now.
He's closed the backhand runner off.
I think Mark Jones, his tactics are maybe not near this here.
I think Jane's just scared just to go too close, Tommy, in case he frames it in the forehand.
I think also it's a defensive shot. He's trying to play one in the way in.
Yeah, Jaden's lacking to put another blocker in here on the forehand. He's getting the centre rink. That certainly does make it any easier. Bradley's still lacking for the draw. Not sure, Tommy. I think he's still short. Be a wee bit disappointed again. When the shot's against, it's important to reach. Give yourself a chance.
There's no possession behind the jack. Probably the only shot they have.
The added pressure too, Tommy. It does make it any easier when you're looking to draw the inches.
Having said that, he has the comfort that they won the first set, so not a lot to lose because he's guaranteed a tiebreak. So.
Hey, young Jaden, what are you doing, buddy? He's trying to get right out on the drawing line here. More or less saying to Bradley to play a runner. That's very difficult now for Brad to draw. Unfortunately for Brad and Mark, they've no position right through the head, so everything has to be perfect here, Tommy.
So an odds on a tiebreak.
The golden nugget. And it's off. Hey, Bradley. What do you think, Brad? He's stalking it. He's stalking it. He's stalking it. What a great effort from Bradley Sterling. Great try.
That means a tiebreak, so we'll see all 6 players involved in this tiebreak.
It goes from 3 balls to 2 balls, Tommy, per player. It's good in our first game, the first TV game. We're going to a tiebreak. Long may it continue. Just odds excitement.
Yep. I think there's going to be other games. I'm looking across here. I think there's going to be other games. There's going to be tiebreaks. The game between the Avalanche and the Renegades. The Avalanche won the first set. It looks as if they're going to lose the second, so it looks that's going to be a tiebreak as well.
The boys just getting themselves together, ready for the tiebreak. Yeah, Sam, just see your wee text there from Scotland, Sam O'Donnell. Yes, sure, everybody has to start somewhere, and hopefully the British Isles players right across the board will grasp the opportunity and see more of these tournaments. But it's good too to be able to get it streamed. But again, these things can't take place without sponsorship, and we're totally indebted to CNH Electrical and Adrian Hall for coming on board for us, and hopefully this will continue. Thanks, Sam.
First bowl of this tiebreak, the Thunderhawks obviously lost the toss. Soon. They played first bowl to Mark. He's nearly a yard.
That's the furthest bowl he's had away at that length, Tommy. Mark Jones is still electing to play as 4 hunt.
Got to say, Mark Jones probably the instigator of getting to the tiebreak. The way he played that last end was excellent.
If you wanted to go on the green, set him down, Tommy. I don't think you could have set him down any better. Played a perfect end at the perfect time. Mark looks to be better weighted here.
Shot.
Back to his usual perch. Hey Mark, will you get back from there? That looks very wide. Doing its best.
Trying hard. Just as you say, slightly wide. The weight was brilliant.
Between the ball and the jack, they just worked away here. Doesn't pass good.
Hey Brad, what's your weight like? Just carrying a yard.
Kyle, the middleman in this Prowlers trouble. And just holding off that shade. Super effort.
So frustrating, Tommy, when you think you're close all the time and it's just relentless. Just holes and holes and holes. Everything needs to be perfect on it. Exactly the same in the backhand and back down the way. Bradley looks better weighted here. Great effort, Brad.
He's asking Jaden to tighten up a wee bit and reach the head, turn his own ball, catch the lyre.
Again, a Norway Tanther, which is so difficult to play on this side of the green.
He's not far away.
He's played us really well. It's a great ball from Jaden Kyle.
He's just not got the result. Still against. It doesn't make it any easier for Barry, to be fair.
Fear the Hawks are still land, Tommy.
Yeah, I think the Thunderhawks are still just. I think Mark's goals, possibly even Barry's, or Brad's might be second as well. It makes it a very delicate shot for Barry again.
Adam drawn away. On a great road.
It's very close. Perfect.
Very good.
That's a fantastic ball coming on, playing your first ball, having sat off for a while, Tommy.
I think you might see weight here from Barry.
Up here, but maybe give yourself space.
Yeah, Barry trying to open the head up. Very close. Oh, so close.
You'll see Adam Rankin going deep here. Best back, get the spots, get the tees, right?
The troops are calling them up. Rediscussion. It looks the obvious thing to do. Tommy, go to the back.
I don't think he's going to improve the head because another one he's could make it wider. It's hard enough to hit the way it is.
A 3-ball target there at the minute, not easy, especially playing with that in between weight, Tommy.
Expect the tee, or as near the tee as he can get.
Yeah, what happens if the jack goes out of the ring, it's replaced on the tee, so if we can get close to the tee as possible. It'll be very, very difficult for Barry Kane. Yeah, seems to be heading for the back, Tommy.
That's it. Barry Kane still has a chance if he could get Mark Jones's bowl absolutely perfect. Split the two bowls that are lying. He could get the shot, but he needs to be absolutely perfect.
The only bogey bowler is Brad Sterling's bowl, just about 8 inches behind the jack. It's just basically looking no jack movement, Tommy.
That's the shot he's looking at.
Once again, a really, really difficult shot to play, no matter what hand you're playing.
I don't think he can full out drive it either. It has to be a timed shot to give it a chance, which is probably the most difficult on this carpet.
Absolutely. Yeah. Most indoor carpets exactly the same. Then we in between shots are so difficult to play. So here we go. Alright, playing the timer again. We're looking interested. Just got the jack movement. So the Hawks